Alrighty, Roo. Cross my fingers. I'm just trying to make sure I can hear you, which is not the case at the moment. Try and go live and see what that happens. All right. Again. Well, seems like tech issues all around today. Give me one split sec.
Yep, take your time, Del.
Oh, I just heard you. Excellent. Excellente. Alrighty. So whenever you are ready, you're on Bedrock this time around, right?
Yep, I am on Dad Rock right now, and I will send them over to you as soon as I say my goodbyes.
Yep, no problem whatsoever.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for coming by the stream today. It's greatly appreciated. And have fun with Del. Bye, everybody.
Yay! So, for those of you on your way over, you've got Len Russell this afternoon. I'm taking over from Batkratz. He did an awesome job with his stream. I wish I could have spent more time in it right up to the wire, but things went a little sideways, and that's the way life goes. So I want to say thank you very much to Batkratz for sending your crew.
Okay, have a great day, Del. Enjoy.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. So, I guess I have a little bit of type emote spam going on. That's pretty cool for once. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alrighty, so today we're going to be... Hello. We're going to be finally getting around to a lot of the carpet art that we had before. I'm just remembering to set all my devices into stream mode so that it does not harass us. 6 ways to Tuesday while we're streaming. There we go. All right. Otherwise my phone and watch dings every time my front step cameras go off. So, yes, hello. But yeah, as you can, or for those of you that were aware, on Thursday we finished up finally flattening out a 150 by 150 zone so that we can actually put down carpets as art. Hello. Nifty setup. Yeah, my messy setup, actually. What I'm doing is I have a lot of cobble, quite a lot, that I am converting into stone, and you can see I've got some already. Just because I don't really want to store that much stone, but I can turn the stone over to the masons inside and get rid of it that way. So I've been spending some time just tweaking it and have 3 very standard ovens running, or sorry, furnaces running. So we've proven that the hellos and welcomes seem to work, and that the rating seems to work. As always, oh, that's interesting. Dude, you can't see me, but you're not welcome. Sorry, not invited to the party. Colorful way to start. I have not touched a thing since Thursday, so we have a shulker monster over here, a couple of them actually, and my beacon is very much where it should not be, but that's okay. At least it won't be completely in the way. So for those of you who are curious why I bothered to flatten out this rather ridiculously large zone, we came down from 94. Why plus 94? We're down now at plus 70. And then we've got these 8 colors here, Skippy. And we're going to be doing some art now. I'm going to put on the screen the actual art that we're looking for. So the reference to start with is we're going to be building this. Now, I don't know how far we're going to get this weekend, but we're going to give it a shot and see what we can do. Bad news being it doesn't look quite like that when you actually get rolling. I can show you what that looks like. Sure. Well,
hello there.
Where's... Okay. what we're going to do, I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller, but I've got to actually copy this for you guys to see. So I won't be able to show the full thing on the screen because it's a little bit like our friend Chadley, old man Chadley, it just does not fit. A little bit big, but do a quick rundown. Oh, maybe not. And that was not what I expected. Interact. Let go. Try again. Log in. Of course, it wants me to log in with my existing account. Okay, give me a second to get this part dealt with, and then I shall be right back. Oh, maybe not. It's not like me today. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, the intent was to show you what was going on. I'm just going to delete that and quickly swap it over to a screen cap. No, I don't want to do that. Well, anyways, the point is that picture. I will try and see if I can figure out for tomorrow how to show this to you. The issue I'm having is that I did not actually log it in correctly. Link. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Copy, apply. I know you guys are waiting. Again, add browser. Here, we'll go with that. Paste. There we go. That looks a bit better. We're not going to be able to show you the whole thing because obviously it's huge. Huge, huge, huge. But that said, you can start to see that we've got a chunk we can start working on. But as I shift it, it does not shift for you very well. But we're starting in the upper left corner and we'll get these things rolling. And they want a ton of purple to begin. So we're going to do our best to try and figure out where we are as we go. I did try to put markers approximately every 5, but it being what things are, we actually have about 100 and some odd blocks to go in purple before we actually ever go anywhere. And I forgot to sit the cat down, but it's not going to harm anybody. One. Doody-doo. There we go. So that's square 1. Okay, now just making sure we know how far we need to go. Down to 112 blocks before we actually have to do anything different. Fun. Now we've got welcomes that say hello to everybody in here. There should be some welcome, or not welcome, sorry, some champion of the hill kind of stuff available if you guys need a change of scene. We've got Lego always available. 25. Okay. You've always got Lego abilities available. So it's just a matter of setting carpet down. And it's about as exciting as it sounds. But I'm really glad that you guys could make it to see this thing start to appear. Done that different. I'm going to do, let's take some of the torches and just mark them a little bit more sanely. Start in the corner.
Hello.
Hey, Olivia. Welcome aboard. Please, you could join me. So I'm well aware that I'm right during the Eastern Daylight Time dinner hour. Feel free to drop in, drop out, whatever suits your fancy for everybody concerned. No hang-ups on that one. And that, because I know that not everybody wants to see carpet laid. It's not exactly the world's most exciting thing, but as the picture develops, we'll be able to get moving on this one. I have no idea where I'm at. 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, and 12. So up to this point, it's all purple, and then we can start making some different changes. Yeah, today's question of the day. So if you were visiting a restaurant, what kind of interior do you like? Do you like it to be modern, sort of like IKEA and plasticky? Or do you like it to be like light wood, dark wood, classic, more 50s cafe? What works for you? Okay. No. Undo. It asked me if I wanted to edit the art. That's not... There we go. So if you were going to a restaurant for your interior, what would you want to have it look like? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. Do. Keeps thinking it wants me to change my art, and that's not what I'm looking for. Is dark gray. Perfect. Gray, purple, gray, gray, purple. Right. Get dark gray out of here. I like Cracker Barrel, softly lit and rustic. We don't actually have Cracker Barrels in Canada. At least not in my part of Canada, which is kind of a shame because it's really kind of a fun place to be when I've been traveling. And this is a surprise to me. What got going? Blue. Go. Take us through most of it. All right. Yeah. You like the softly lit and rustic. CK Grapes says modern. What do you like about modern restaurants? Okay. I mean, they're from a server standpoint, they're easy to change. They're easy to update. Not update, sorry. Clean. That's where I'm just going to go with it. A lot of the modern ones are easier to wipe down. Yeah, you're right. They just look clean. I will say the classic restaurants definitely had a bonus in that direction. Two. I kind of like the 50s
Hello.
style. Small town buffets, always best roast and potatoes, for sure. For sure. Sometimes the meatloaf is a great one as well. So the homegrown crew definitely know how to do roast and potatoes. Funny, I should actually be having that tomorrow, I think. Today's been one of those days where the meal on tap is interesting, nasty surprise. 1, 2,
Hello.
5. Hello, Mr. Emperor. Uh-oh, medieval. Yep, we are cruelly medieval today. Okay, so I need to sleep, and then I need to figure out what to do, because I think I blew it at the end there. I missed something. I have a suspicion my 150 is actually on top of the carpet border, so I'm one row wrong all the way along. Serves me right. At least I didn't notice that about a third of the way through. Hush, you fake me. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that yet. So one of the things that I keep saying I'm going to do and I never get around to is creating a second Twitch account purely for the purposes it is a bot. I'm going to put the torch here and there. Yes, I know. Go away, cat. Eat this part. I'll pick it up on the way back. Really nice locally owned Mexican restaurant. Oh. Sure. I'll take that. It'll do. Okay, where are we here? Go away, llamas. I don't need you today. We had some fun trying to get everything ready. The llamas were the least of the issues, but I'd hit them by mistake when I was trying to mine something, and the llamas don't like that. Not at all. So, yeah. It was a little pokey. I probably already said this gazillion times, but special thanks to the Zerks for helping us actually reach the goal on the weekend, so I didn't end up staying up till the sun came up Thursday night or last night. Well, let's just say I didn't last night. But that was just because I've been filling in with Valheim as a bit of a deeper breather. That's my Wednesdays are, is we do Valheim instead. Not because I don't like Minecraft, I'm loving it, but I just need change. The idea behind it was to actually come at things fresh. And as those on my stream have heard, that's not the way it actually worked. I just got myself a second deep hole to go down, so yeah. That's the way the cookie crumbles. In terms of restaurants, though, I've been to some nice rustic ones. I've been to some nice modern ones. The ones I find I don't like are the ones where they've tried for a decor style, and the unfortunate side effect of their choice is that they ended up with an odd conglomeration of the two. And what I mean by that is, I'm sure you guys have all seen them, the places where it tries to look nice rustic and wood and all that kind of thing. But what they've actually done to get there is that they have chosen to go with like the plastic melamine top tables for cleaning purposes, which really does not work well with like the high end version of this. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I say it that way. But purple, gray. Purple all. Go to, oops, end is not purple. Yeah, so they've ended up with trying to clean, like make it all easy to clean. Not so much. It doesn't end up actually working that way. Okay, so I need light blue and dark blue, of course. One little dark blue right in the corner. You would think. Anyway, so where we're at. Light blue's here, dark blue's there. Gray right above it. Purples, so I'm going to use them right away. Hello, cat. Want to be smacked? We have a few different or quite a number of questions of the day that we could go through if we need to. So yeah, but the ones I think there's the ones where they put the 50s color, melamine tables in the elegant darker themed restaurant, or the other one that I found that looks tacky is they'll have lovely wood tables, but rather than putting tablecloths on, they just put those cheap tacky the cheap tacky clear plastic tablecloths on top. So like literally you can see the wood grain right through it, but then you can also see every single streak of every server wiped down on the table. Okay, Mr. Emperor, I'm gonna bite. Tell me about Clives. Tell me what's good and what's bad about Clives. Almost moving things into space for me. I'd love to know what's good and what's bad about Clives. The other thing I'd like to know is, well, if you're going to bait me, of course I'm going to pick on you. So, but I mean, like, I find, strangely enough, the restaurants that do the weirdest things with their food, not gonna ask, ones that do the weirdest things with their food are often the ones that I find I don't like. So, for example, you'll have a place claiming to be a steakhouse, but then the steakhouse will actually decide that they're going to also try to be some sort of specialty fish restaurant, which may or may not work for everybody. I don't need that much. Oh, I picked up more. Okay, I don't need more. Cool. Go. Beans. Oh. Or cat. It looks like a log cabin inside and out. I'm sure it's got its own sort of atmosphere. Actually, for those of you that have seen the old television program Bonanza, we used to have a restaurant in Calgary that was that theme, and they tried to be a steakhouse. I mean, it's hit or miss, but they did this weird thing where they had table. Oop, wrong way. Wow. They had tables where it was a large slice of a giant tree, and the whole thing was encased in plastic. So they all had a weird shape on the edge that wasn't square.
Oh, hello there.
And the table was mostly square, but not perfect. Hello, Stormy. So, ooh, Woodhouse. Food is so good. I can imagine it would be. Imagine it would be. That does sound like a good place to be. Well, you never know. They might take you hook, line, and sinker on that one. Make you pay through the nose or some such silliness. Okay. Next roll. Maybe. Nope. Actually call it light green. Okay. So I figure out where I put these. Probably get rid of that. I'm going to regret moving all my tools, but it's probably for the best.
Oh, hello there.
Check and see if I have any orange nearby. Nope. Hello there. Yes. Rainforest Cafe is a front atmosphere. Now, which Rainforest Cafe are you referring to, Thief's Life? I'm actually quite curious because I've been to a couple of different ones that were both Disney themed. And for better or worse, they were okay. I won't say they were spectacular, but they weren't necessarily dreadful either. How do I have 9 slots? Can't seem to get... Oh, I guess because I have 10 colors. Right. Brainiac. Okay. So, yeah. Like, the Rainforest Cafes I've been to were in Disney World. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine not wanting to go to a fish shop. My husband actually has a seafood allergy as well, but the headache for him is that headache for him is that sometimes when he was on business trips, they would take him there anyways, which is a bit of a pain in the neck because it's kind of hard to say no. So he got sick and tired of the same sort of seafood all the time. Like you go to in Boston, where you'd have to go for business quite often, then they would actually have a lot of seafood. Everybody wants to go to seafood. Every night they always did seafood, and he's just like, I am going to get so sick. But thankfully his was not an airborne allergy. It sounds like yours wouldn't either, or wouldn't be either if you didn't have to lick a shrimp. Six. Carrying a bed would be a smart plan, but, Delenn, does she actually do that? Nah. No, that'd be sensible. Can't be sensible. Ugh. I actually have a funny story to tell you about an EpiPen. So one of our co-leaders told us, and I know the guy involved, so I'm not surprised that this happened. But there's a gentleman we had, and we'll call him James, and he teaches first aid courses. And he was teaching people how to use an EpiPen, and he had a real one for demonstration purposes, like for just showing off, and you don't take the cap off, and here's how you find where the expiry date is, and so on and so forth. And lo and behold, what did he do? He goes and demonstrates how to actually use the EpiPen and sticks the real one in himself by mistake rather than the empty practice one. So while we all had a good chuckle, it was a little bit weird. And I may see how this goes, but I may between streams. I don't like the way this is looking. I may start swapping it out for a couple of other colors. Just because I'm taking the purple in this. That's okay. So, yeah, well, now here's the thing though, that it was not an ER visit, and the reason it wasn't an ER visit was he was actually out in the middle of back of nowhere teaching the wilderness first aid course. So the one that a lot of our people have to have if you're going to be more than 3 hours away from aid. So yeah, not such a bright bulb that day. Normally he's pretty good, but I don't know what went through his head there. He says everybody makes mistakes. Thankfully, it's a survivable mistake. If anything, he was just really, really wired for the next few minutes. How do you start Champion of the Hill? It should be 8 points redeem. And I think the last one we had was actually Tis. Tis for Truth. So you may see it under so-and-so is Champion of the Hill. 2, and if you can't find it, just message back. Oh yeah, it can totally jack up your heart rate. Yeah. Definitely dude was over the moon for a little bit. Not moon joyously. Ooh. And just out of pure curiosity, as a scout leader, I'd be interested to know from you, Mr. Owl, what your favorite format of EpiPen carry would be. And what I mean by that is, of course, they've got the ones where you can, just a sheath where you can throw it in your bag or like your carry bag or whatever else, assuming you take yours with you at all times. But then they've got other ones where you can put it in your pocket, strap it on the outside like a 6-gun, or you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. But I just wasn't sure what your favorite carry method would be. Let me just see. I probably shouldn't. I was going to, but I probably shouldn't. So let's just pull that down. They've got the little one in the corner, and I'm going to turn that off too because it's not working too well. References. There we go. And if I do put actually, let's just take this reference picture, shrink it, this, lights, reference. There we go. Smaller. And we'll throw that one over here above my head. There. That's probably better. If you think it looks too sloppy, guys, just let me know and I'll turn it off entirely. So, sometimes when I've got other things over top, I don't even necessarily think about what I'm doing. Okay, where are we here? Full gray. Gray. There we are. Now I know where I'm at. In all honesty, hindsight 2020 and all that, I probably should have run around with a gazillion signs, figure out where I'm at, but, one of those things we'll do in between stream. Olivia, did you find the King of the Hill, or sorry, Champion of the Hill? Did not see that come through. Orko, I believe. Oh, you found it? is. Two or three. Oh, so close to its life. You can always run it again if that's a problem. Let's see, did we actually get anybody? Oh, Stormy made it. Stormy is champion of the hill. Woot! Now I will warn you, we discovered on Thursday that if the champion of the hill, if the champion of the hill worked correctly, then there is no timeout. So beware, your reign could be short. We had a bit of a battle for the champion of the hill going on Thursday. Oh, there we go. Every time I look at something else, I lose my spot, which is something that I think I envy a little bit for Old Man Chadley, but when he does his cross stitch, that I really... Or when he does his cross stitch, I totally give him serious kudos for that, because I honestly would not have any ability to remember where I'm at, just like he does. So therefore, I would essentially need to always be using printed cross stitch, which kind of defeats the purpose of how awesome his work is. This is going to be a bit of a pokey project, but I actually thought about doing all of this work in advance. Didn't get the time to do it as a schematic. So, my apologies to everyone involved. Right. I think... Well, congratulations! Oh, that'll be an interesting one because it's actually within the household. Don't let him lord that one over you too long. My goodness. And counting with Delenn, yippee skippy. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, but it's coming along slowly. Okay, let's see if we can get any faster here. Green. Once I've got some reference spots I can work with, then I can look at, oh, hey, you know, we've got X number of blocks next to that one. Or, but it's just those first couple rows are always evil. As I said, if anybody needs to take breaks, go for dinner, go take, you know, breather. No offense taken at this end. And I know that after myself, we have Peregrine coming up. So just letting you know that well in advance. They'll be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, if I do the math correctly. No. Maybe I'll kill the cat, maybe we won't. Create extras in the car and bag. Yeah, that's a good plan to have them all over. I don't know what the shelf life is in some of those, because I don't know if they're short or long. I do know they do expire, though, which is kind of mean. Six. Dark blue. Ah, cat! That was not what I planned on, you monkey. Like you think you did something smart. I should have been prepared for that. The thief, so if it sounds, or Poppy, yes, let me put two and two together here. So it sounds like your doctor didn't believe that you actually had an allergy. That's always a pain. I don't really like it when they do that. Okay. Bottom up this time. Ow. Okay. I put my weapons away. Staying away from the bed is not a good plan. Your body kind of likes oxygen. Yeah. 1 year expiration date. Wow. Okay. Guys, seriously. Okay. I'll take that. We have creepers. Yep, we've got creepers. Not that long. Come on, mouse. Yeah, the plan for this build is pretty big. That's part of the problem. I mean, I like it. Argument there. I've been waiting. Well, those of you that are aware, I've been waiting a month. Well, hey. With that said, not exactly riveting. Anyway, not a merce. It's EDC, right? That's what makes them cool these days? Mary does not need a bottomless merce. Certainly. Do better than that. Blue. My spot again. 5. Light blue. The worst bit is I'm used to going left to right, like top to bottom. I decided to go left to right vertically this time, and that's a bit of a pain. But hey, I made my bed, I'm going to lay in it. Ew. Sorry, ew, my apologies. Ew on the nastiness of that reaction. That would be not much fun at all. Not that necessarily any allergic reaction is fun, per se. But some are worse than others. Bunch of white. Wait. Cat. White. Pink. Okay, now I have to stop and scroll. That's the other thing about these is always takes time to scroll. I just not a bot. There we go. Good call. Excellent call. We shall have a lot of champions this week. There'll be people scaring the snot out of me with creeper noises, I expect. And some random spiders and such. Ooh. Heard that. Sounds like it's being sick. Who's killing who now? Oh, Stormy got it back.
And there was much rejoicing.
And there was much rejoicing. Yes. Wait for a second. There's definitely much rejoicing on that one. All right, that's something to do with your points. Count again. There we go. Purple. This little weird bit that we just are working on, this funky section. That sounds weird, but it's his elbow. Okay. 2. So it's going to be quite a project, but yeah. What else do we have going on? You can always ask 8-ball questions as well. Will she actually manage to get anywhere recognizable in this stream? I can tell you the 8-ball will be a liar if it said anything else, but absolutely not. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Right? It's so tempting to start doing this in blocks, kind of like you would with a puzzle. But then I can guarantee you I would get lost. And one of the things about having 2 slots on the weekend is I muck around with the first one, and then I know better by the time I finish up with the second one. Oops, I did. One is the mass. Ooh, that's annoying. Just got done with your haircut, about to head home and start to prep for stream. No worries. Take the time you need. I did hear the spider hiss, by the way. You got one of the cool ones. There's only about, like, there's 2 in that pile. I need more variety on that. I want to add Enderman shouts and screams and stuff. Just, you know, all in good time. But we do have a randomizer put on the creeper as well. I know it sounds like I'm asking for it when I say that, but we do have a randomizer on the creeper, which means that I don't know if I'm going to get an explosion or if I'm going to get just the hiss.
You don't seem very afraid.
You don't seem very frightening.
Not much to... Yeah, speaking of that, I mean, it is a rough one to have carpet art following on some wonderful work done by Batkrats with regards to smacking around the warden pretty good. For those of you that were not able to be there last night, Carnage Joe and crew, including a few familiar faces here. We've got, I know Benson was there, and I know Nurse Josie and CJ Bot were both there. Not sure off the top of my bean who else was there, but they had a great time destroying the warden on multiple occasions. And the warden destruction was kind of amusing because they managed to pen him in the corner and just kick his butt left, right, and center. So it was always a fun time. do plan to have a different activity for tomorrow. Won't be doing this for both streams, so maybe a bit of an off-camera project, but we'll just see what we get going. The second half of this one, I'm not fully sure what to do. That was just more of a wing it kind of section, just because I'm still, but you can always do something different. Hello, cat. When you leave your spot horizontally, you're in real trouble. Hello. Okay, you know what? We do not need you. Let's open you up for somebody else to with. Don't know, don't care what you might have had. Why did I just do that? Because 10, 20. At 25, okay. Where did I get lost? There we go. Great. Hello, cat. Great. Blue. I will break for a quick Lego break at the top of the hour. So there'll be about at least 5 minutes worth of Lego in there, just to give us a bit of a stretch and a break and muscle cracks and all that jazz. Lost. Purple. Five. Where are you? The carpet, because I can. Stormy. It did not explode, but that did almost get me. Almost. Ah! Okay, that's not what I want. Go away. Cat, you're not as useful as you claim to be. Good, it's all good. Yes. Still. Okay. Eating something with carpet was apparently a bad decision. Oh. Pop that. But why am I keep going with that? That's not gonna. I have a bad habit of hoarding everything, like every piece of everything that comes along. And I just realized that is not going to help anybody because, yeah. Because at that point, it's not going to help anybody. Let's just put it that way. That doesn't make sense, but that's okay. Medical school is quite useful. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I was thinking about grief this morning. One of the things my son turned to me and he goes, "That sounds like sister's friend's mom, and or her sister's friend's dad. And I thought, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I said, or maybe like a guy version of your South African doctor. He's like, no, she sounds a little more flat, like Canadians sound flat. And I said, okay, sure. But there's quite the little South African community growing in our city, and I'm totally cool with it. But it's just funny that my kids would comment on it after listening to brief this morning. I have lost my spot. Oh, there we go. Full green. That would explain a lot. Hello, cat, please. Thank you. Follow it. Go. Past the pink. That's where I'm glasses, and it's not helping much. And these purples will probably become black because they're just not looking right. But I'm not going to redo it at the moment because that would keep us all afternoon in a way that I don't want to be here all afternoon. Right. 2. Oh, sorry. I thought someone said something to me. I'm like, that can't be. There's nobody in the house but me. Crazy. I'm talking to myself. Okay, screw this. We're just going to do it in chunks as the fit strikes, just because sometimes it's easier for me to count a group of color. Away, cat, please. Because when I'm looking at a picture and I'm trying to copy a shape, it makes it a little easier. Fantastic Sherlock Fox. He's the one who's not even here because he's taking my daughter to soccer team photo. And they got themselves royally handed their walking papers this morning by the opposing team. Not a great soccer game. I've had much better. I've had worse. But yeah, it was not a great game this morning. Move, cat. Mm-hmm. Not it. Where everything is. Afternoon, or whatever time of the day it is. What is it? Abelmont says something like, morning, good evening, and good night. Yes. Or don't even know what to say to that one, actually. Think. Either. Boy. That's why I take a while doing puzzles. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. It really does not look like anything. Blue. 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 That is the right blue. 2, 3. Okay, we're at the top of the hour. So going to just do the bit that my brain is actually successfully working on, and then we will definitely do the Lego brick. Okay, very good. Ish. I can guarantee that that I don't have full 5 minutes at the other table. Sometimes I cheat and just block myself in, but I didn't even bother to bring blocks for that. Somewhat intentionally. So we'll see how well the Lego goes. And hopefully, pardon me. And hopefully we will not be totally dead when we come back. Here. I will see you over at the Lego table. All right, so for those of you who haven't been here for a while, I'm just going to grab the box and show you real quick what we're working on here. So this is the Hogwarts Defense Against the Dark Arts class, and we're just doing the book moment from that. We've got ourselves the book cover. You can see we've got the book cover here, and then we've got some of the interior portions built so far. We've got 2 of the characters thus far. We have Hermione and Hermione and Neville, along with a little desk. So yeah, those can fit inside. And I forgot to turn the page after attaching the last one. Okay, now we're building another chunk that's going to attach onto the classroom door. So let's see, 403. Good. Okay. We're motoring along here. Okay, it's going to be a wall mount section. Actually, it looks like. So let's put that on the end. It's funny when they make one piece added on, it's a step, and then they add 2 more, and they make that another step. It's like, well, why can't you just explain it as one step? I don't know who writes these manuals, but in all honesty, I love the creativity of the people that come up with these things, but the ones that write the instructions on how to build them sometimes need to give their heads a bit of a shake. And it's like, were you short a step? Did you need to make one up somewhere? Okay, where does it have to bend? Oh, no, way. Yeah, okay. And I forgot my phone. Just give me one quick sec. When we are doing streams, I like to have my phone nearby just so that I can actually still see the chat go rolling by. Can't wait to see what. Oh, and the cut part of it, I was like wondering what on earth is going on, because understandably the chat has been relatively slow. So when people said hello to someone that I mistakenly thought was already in the chat, it confused me quite heavily. The other part was I did not hear the hello come in, so it sounds like my first time chatter setting is blown again. I love my bot. I really, really do. Of late, OBS has been rather hit and miss as to whether or not it will actually listen to signals sent to it from anybody. And that includes Stream Elements. I don't know why, but sometimes something will happen and I'm using Stream Elements pop-up alerts and nothing happens. So, would not be surprised if at some point during the stream, in spite of a full computer reboot before we started, if the whole system were to crash and go down. I'm not, I'd say knock on wood, but this is like particle board, so it's not worth it. But yeah, so just cross my fingers, right? And we do the best we can. What is it they say? The show must go on. And without saying the word, even though I do know how it's spelled now, if I were to get frustrated and quit or something cheesy like that, then I would have thrown a tantrum. And I know Creve was telling us that that's not particularly family friendly if one doesn't use it in the correct context. We've got a weird little, this one's kind of neat. It's almost like a foot, like a claw-shaped foot, and it's really hard to show on camera. But there's a couple of decorations at the bottom. And it wants the foot to point to the back. I'm not particularly sure why. I think it'd be cool to have it to the front, but whatever. I'm going to start with what the thing suggests. Then we've got ourselves what looks like a little magnifying glass. I think that's kind of cool. Huh. And it actually does sort of work. So as a fan of mystery, that's kind of a neat piece. I don't know why I was just holding this upside down. I don't think you guys really needed it that way, but then we've got some little bottle shapes they want us to put caps and such on. Yes, Benson. Yes and no. So no to the, do I have the whole collection? I have quite a lot of pieces, and I do have a photo of the room that I can share in DC's Discord. Where is, I think it's orange? Yeah, okay. I do have a photo I can share in DC's Discord of the space I've got, but so I don't actually have the whole collection. Yeah, there's quite a lot of it though. We have actually, after this Hogwarts moment, we have 2 other boxes just waiting. One of them is another moment box, so it's the divination moment with Trelawney. And Trelawney, in case anyone was curious, was played in the movies by Emma Thompson, and she absolutely hated her glasses. She loves to tell people that in her interviews. Anyway, but you asked, do I know my house? Yes, actually. Strangely enough, apparently I'm a Ravenclaw with undertones of Gryffindor. And I am probably dead. Give me just 1 second. You can see that I'm having a bit of a surprise. Go away. We kind of figured this might happen, right? Cat's keeping the creepers from blowing me up in the bed, so that's fine. I can handle that. The word was flibberty-gibbet. Yes, that's it. And no, it was tantrum. But of course the Afrikaans version thereof. And my son was sitting next to me, and he goes, "Doesn't seem like a cuss word to me." And so I looked over my shoulder to see what he was doing, and he was putting it through Google Translate so that he could get the correct spelling. And I said, "Remember, Creve said use it in the correct context, or it's not very nice." And he goes, "Okay, yeah, I can do that. Can I use it at Bree's African friend?" I'm like, "No." Either that I may have misheard him, so I don't know for sure, but yeah. Anyway. Okay. We're back. Let's just see. Kitty? Kind of funny. I keep picturing that we should be able to like pick the cat up by the scruff and like go walking towards creepers and watch them all scurry. But that would be wishful thinking. You know, I'd love to have something like that, but it just doesn't quite work. There we go. Realized I can't actually go back to the design if I don't have it on my screen. Kind of important. That was the real deal. Go away. Why are you attacking me? Beat you to death with a sword. There you go. What? Weird. Okay. Sure. Don't know where you came from. Yeah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh boy, you got them stuck in my head now, Mr. L. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Don't want you to be mine. Need to be mine. Sure, I'll want those later, but whatever. Okay, did I bring extra white? Yes, I did. Okay, so this one, and then 2, skip 2. That's interesting. Sun's having her senior moment again. Right off pink. That one. This one. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing. That's okay. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 in the pink. Let's just go straight up that row. Beside it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm scratching my head a little bit, going, where did I screw up? All right. Let's go out of the purple and see if I can use that as a breaker. Blue, gray, gray here. Pulls. Corner here and here. 2. Blue, blue, white in there. I can guarantee this one. Purple. 1, 2, 3. Four. I can never count properly. This is like waste. Okay. Okay. Dark blue. Gray. Gray. Oops. Gray. Oh. Oh. Blue. Okay, so I've run into my collision. Somewhere in here I've messed up. And I don't even know where I got the green from. Green. White. Look at me, pink here means I messed up this bit. 2 or 5. Over. 1. 6. 1's wrong there. Also should be here. There we go. Okay, I see where I messed it up. Purple. Purple, blue. Beside that should be purple. Purple. Green. White. Pink. That. Blue. But Jimperel, are you the biggest fan now? I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Light blue. Can't tell if it's light blue or dark blue today. Purple. Yes, today. That worked. That worked. make sure. Oh, one of those did not work correctly. Which one? I'm seeing collections of... Benson should have been the biggest fan, and then Mr. L became the biggest fan, and now it's still Lyric. Okay. This is not working today. Ah, can't spell. Oh, it's crashing. Okay, that explains a lot. Yes. Apparently OBS is crashed, but I'm not going to stop, because if I stop, then I have to go back and do it. Al Poppins is here for everyone. So now it's Miss Benson again. Okay. Make sure I can get the bot to actually work without. So I will say I love StreamerBot. I usually have it as my go-to. Absolutely love it because I can do so many cool things with it. However, the kicker is that when it crashes, it doesn't just crash in a way that you can quit. It goes from being an active task. For some reason, the system thinks it's a system task, which means that you go to start it up and it goes again and it goes, can't do that. It's already running. And I'm like, but I just quit you. So I don't know. This thing today wants to be a pill. Okay. Let's see what we are at. That source. Platforms. Point reward. If I can get this to work. Wow. Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. So it looks like that one is being the biggest pain in the patut. I will just try and disable that so that we don't have to worry about that particular one harassing us during the stream, because I'm wondering why the action queue on that one is jammed. Okay, commands, biggest fan, to just put it down. Bragging. Turn things. If redemption fulfills, it's auto going to take your points. I think I know what I have to do to that one because it's a little bit busted, but we'll just turn it off for now. Platform. Able. It says it's off, which means it shouldn't allow you to redeem it anymore, but as we've seen recently, that's not always the case. Okay. Let's go and, oh, nice neighbors. I could rather have Mr. Wilson. Very seriously. Oh, geez. I figured that might happen. Oh, wait. Did I pick up the string? Okay, I can handle that. I want the string. Don't want the other stuff. If it was to be a tech stream, we would have been up and down about 6 times by now. The fact that I've actually blown where this is supposed to be. Fetch it out. That one's supposed to have a pop, pop, crackle, snap, pop, snap type of thing to it. trying to figure out where is all my audio. I just realized you guys aren't seeing any of that. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. That's my fault. Uh-oh. Well, we don't have little Miss Kitty to keep us from the creepers anymore, so this could be even more interesting. Where was I at? I just need to make sure you guys actually have game audio. About there. And Redeem Audio has been lunch today. I don't get what. Weird. Okay. These. Got stuff feeding through, but that's not from. Oh. Game. I did not realize you guys couldn't hear anything this long, and that my Spotify wasn't coming through either. What a day! Tunes. Yay. Something. Let's turn this down just a little bit. There. Okay, something works. Maybe.
Shouldn't have said that.
We're good. Okay. So, I believe what we should have heard was this one. Nope. Didn't work. I don't know where the sounds are today. Well, action. Da-ba-da-ba-da. It's really interesting. So everything is set the way it's supposed to set, but it just... Yeah, that's what we should have had. Can't win. Can't win. Alrighty. Let's see. 20 minutes before I need to go find Peregrine online. Let's see if I can get back to the art briefly. One, and then... Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Carnage Joe. See the tiny thing above my head? That weird little square? Yeah, I'm kind of trying to build that in carpet art, and losing my place rather repeatedly. So things are looking a little jankier than they should. Because I'm off by a row, and it's driving me insane. So yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay, where? Carrots. Oh, I killed a cat. Missed that one, Joe. Prior to that, I followed Batkratz, who was doing a fantastic job getting to know the creeper, jeepers, getting to know the warden. So yes, that would be precisely where he's at. This one. That. Excellent idea. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. So we need to see who's going to be the new king of the hill. At least that one still triggers. So I hope that we can get that one going properly. this one. Pink. Green. Blue. Purple. Seven. Oh, you found it. I'm a wee bit chuffed. But congratulations to Carnage Joe for just popping in and suddenly being the new champion of the hill. Go again. Actually, where are we here? And oh, I don't have much rejoicing. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Never find it when I want it. Keys? Nope. Can never find it in time.
And there was much rejoicing.
Perfect! Just for that wonderful choice, I'm going to...
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
Yes! At least that one worked. And while you guys were doing your King of the Hill, I found my mistake. So I'm mostly back to where I thought I needed to be. Squirrel! Yes, indeed! Squirrel, squirrel! There are tons of squirrels. That one's actually strange enough, that one's on a randomizer as well. And I'm glad we got the version we did, because usually Squirrel, I happen to get Alpha's version of Squirrel, where Alpha Dog, he was a bit of a pain in the butt when he was doing his Squirrel version. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And I have no idea where I am again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. I was trying to do it in straight rows, but yeah, I got interrupted. Mentally, just was not all there. Okay. Pink. Thank you. Excellent plan. Oh, even better, whatever that is. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. Emperor. I'm surprised, pleased. Yes, definitely. Okay. So this one, this one. Alrighty, thank you very much for following, Mr. Owl. Yes, I am surprised. I wouldn't necessarily recommend boring yourself with it. However, as Joe has seen, I have a very long bio on my channel, and the upshot of it is it basically explains that I have difficulty believing things. People say, hey, you've done a good job on something or other. I have difficulty believing them. It's just been that way for years, that I just don't believe people when they do something good. And so it surprised me that you would choose to follow. That's why. But yes, that's the answer to your surprised, confused, and yes. That's okay. It's all good, right? Right? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. So I mean, hey, given the line of work involved in some of your household, you may have seen and or heard worse by far, so, you know, it's all a matter of relativity, right? That's what Einstein would have you believe. Alright. Well, that kind of looks like the corner of the thing. This purple line is the top edge of the very far upper left piece of the stained glass window. You can see it right in the corner there, then there's the next arch. And then we've just got green, gray, purple, I think. Gray and then purple. 2. Then 2, 3. I can't count. Okay. Full purple. Full. So anyway, all that to say, but are you ready? Are we ready for what? Uh-oh. What are we ready for? Oh, no, we were not ready for that. People like you, if they don't, too bad for them. And do what you do, the only person you have to make happy with what you do is yourself. Tall order, but I get what you're saying. And besides, theoretically, not theoretically, very clearly, reality is such that being honest about that factor, being honest about that concern, only goes so far, and then it wears thin. So, you have to watch out every once in a while, that's all. Okay. Let's see. Full times 2. Purple, purple. 3. And I will probably be, oops. I will probably be swapping out the purples for black, just because it's turning out way brighter than I expected. So I'm not actually liking them. That's okay. Dark blue, right? Blue. Blue. I just subbed red. Really? Good. Much more purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And gray. Light blue. That gets me to the border edge of that part of the picture. Great. This one. Huh. Let's see. Okay, so I've got a couple rows I can throw away later. Alright. Need darker purple carpet. Yes, we definitely do. We don't have any dark purple, we don't have any navy. Initially I thought I would just go with the colors it says, but this is good, looking kind of janky. So rather than swapping out right this very second, I'm going to continue on with it for now, leave the gray, and then swap the purple for black going forward. It looks a lot darker in what I was looking at. This is from, excellent choice, Mr. L. While you guys are battling, I'll just make sure I'm in the right spot, and then I can continue on. Freeze dog. And remember, it's free to join. It only costs to trigger it. Gray. I can try. Okay. Benson? Wow! Congrats! I think that's probably the smartest thing I've done recently, is put that on the server. Or on the stream. Okay. That's weird. Come here, buddy. Go, you're not my buddy anymore. Okay. Blue, blue. How did I? 1, 2, 3. Kidding me. I've been doing a lot of this just getting off the beaten track by one whole way along. I don't know how I'm doing it, but it definitely says that I must not necessarily be right space for today. That's okay. We will do our best. 2, 5, 6. Red. And no. All right. Two. Which side of that line am I on? Aha. Okay, that helps. Purple. Now, for tomorrow's stream, we will not be laying carpet. I'm not quite sure yet what it's going to be, but it won't be laying carpet. Would be working for me in terms of stream content, but we are almost done, so I'm just going to push through for today. We'll do something else different tomorrow. I may actually have to go, I don't know, caving, or maybe even a step up from here would be strip mining for some netherite, possibly. That's probably a bit more the speed I'm looking for today. So we'll just have to, where we get to. Five. Oh, missed one. That's explaining a lot. Okay. Green, blue, purple, purple. Now this one, leave, run quite a ways just down the other direction. This will actually be a border, but of course, because I'm switching it out, there's not a whole lot of point in me taking it all the way down to the other side. So you can see that we've got some. So this will be the first major vertical line you see between the 3 sections. Be where this purple stuff is. So over my head, the first vertical line is there. And that what's actually happening, and where I'm getting lost now, is this light purple, partly because it's light purple, I think, is part of what's throwing me. But in any case, I am letting myself get lost underneath the edge of the curved frame there. This one, that one. 3. So I'm getting lost in that spot of it. This. Five. Good luck. If you want to try it, Mr. L, go for it. I really don't know how bright the system is to figure out whether or not that'll any clue that you did so. Probably finish this off. So. Two. Count. Did that row already. Where am I? Okay, I've jumped squares in here again somewhere else. So, I'm just going to head back to the center, drop this stuff for now, call it and figure out something else to do at base, because this is not working for me mentally. I don't know why, because usually I'm pretty good at these. Managed to get the other type done in what I did Stay Puft last season, that I could actually figure it out, and it went really, really quickly. But this one is just eating me, and I don't like it, so I'm not going to fight with it at the moment. Probably go make the black carpet I need to replace things with. It's a half decent place to start. And see where that takes us. Orange, another way. Okay. Good choice. I'm curious to see who's king of the hill this time. Ow, I don't know. You just want me to read that out loud, don't you? Oh, nighttime. That's just what time we're moving. So, what I'm going to do instead is we're going to head back to base. And for the last 10 minutes, I don't really have to go to the train station to drop off anything at the moment. I'm going to actually take you guys with me and head back to the call it. I'm trying to decide whether I go to the mob farm or whether I go to the rather janky raid farm. Neither of them really take that long. Probably head to the mob farm instead, because there's some troubleshooting that needs to be done up top. I've broken the lava dispenser up top that's supposed to help me deal with the fact that I've got spiders. First things first.
Hello?
Hello, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Good to see you, I think. The King of the Hill is quite popular, as it should be. And we're just transferring some stuff over. We're going to deal with the carpet. I really didn't like the red, or sorry, the purple that was coming up. Not working for me. Oh, that sounds really rough. Wow, that fight is worse than I thought. Goodness. Oh boy. Doesn't sound like such a random number generator now. Okay, do I have... Perfect. Not. I think 14 ought to do it. Enough carpet to fill a shulker. That way we can get that purple out of there, which is god-awful ugly, and completely throws my mental stride, because I'm looking at a picture where the purple is actually like dark purple, almost navy. Not going to be anywhere near enough. Grab some more. Weed. And weed. Okay. Six. Are you kidding me? 1 square. There, that should fill it. That gives us a shulker to start with. And really, when I did the math, it's like just a shade over 1.6 times the amount of carpet I've got up there. So 1 shulker is not going to cut it. But At least we can get most of it done that way. It is so rigged and it is such a scam, yes. Weird as RNG. I felt sorry for you. Ow! Thank you for the smile. Where is my spare carrots? Oh. Yeah, leave those ones in there. I know we're gonna put some more for here. There we go. String, where did it go? I needed the string, actually. I'm gonna go to... I'm gonna putz around for 5 minutes, then we may do the mob farm thing tomorrow because it scares me silly. It's not super, oh, don't need that much. Not super duper useful, but it, does its job from time. Scaffolding. 462. And where are we? Let's head over there and see if we can even figure out. Maybe it's just a super simple fix, but you know what? I'd be like such an idiot if I didn't have a bucket with, in case. Probably a bucket of water as well, just in case. And one more something just because you never know. I think I've got ender chest over there still, so I'm not too much. Here we go. Oh wow. Reigning champion of what? I'm not sure, because it's debatable whether that's actually a decent hill or a dung hill, so it's hard to say. Maybe Mr. Emperor has become king of the ants. Who knows? I'll admit, sounds weird, but while I like these, and I was quite happy with them when I made them, I'm actually creepily more proud of this one, only because I managed to come up with it. Not, like, designing something is not my forte. So, yeah. Pleased that one worked out. Well, since I don't have to meet people, then we have a couple of options, actually. I could either... Let's see, I could either go up here and finish this for another 5 minutes or so, or I could go to some more Lego, so, you know, you guys are able to choose. Nope. But who's the champion this time? Maybe, Zerf, one of these days you might actually get me to do a light show. I'm getting kind of tired of this ladder. Well, the fight came to an end along with Mr. Owl's reign. Hee hee. So I have, I've got some redstone on the far side that's supposed to be in a magic world. Doing, oops, way too high. I did. Oh, in a magic world, it's supposed to be, sure. It's supposed to be coming up the underside. This is, aha. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm missing a spot right there of redstone. Okay. Watch me get mobs on them while I'm fixing it. Could have brought redstone. It's an extension to the streamer bot, so I quite like it. It's nice that way. I have, by luck, I'm gonna bet you this is one of those days where most of the time I'll be able to open these things and find redstone kicking around in there. But it looks like not. Okay. Sure. Huh. Okay. Nope, I didn't bring the goodies box. But while I'm here, might as well load up on stuff to take back. Randomly. This and that. Well, I like to load up on the things that I can smelt. Just because then they're out of the way. Bottles are always useful. Boots. Nothing smeltable in there. Or in there. Oh. Anything smell? Oh! Multiple stuff. Okay. You do it. Do what? I'm confused now. But that's okay. It's normal. You haven't sent... Oh. Yes. I see. You haven't sent a profile picture. It took me a split second to figure that out. And yeah, the welcome emote rain just be a bunch of squares with a humanoid shape in them. And then the winning of the champion of the hill. Yeah. Kind of challenging to be looking like a super champion when it's not. Doesn't have a picture of you to show. Okay. So that was not high on everybody's list. Put this knight away. No? Oh man. Maybe there's something sticking around up there. Ah, oops. That far. Oh. Okay. Please, I want to get off. Thank you. Yeah, Laveda. It doesn't have a problem with things being nearby. Then I can usually sleep. As long as I don't have anybody hanging around in armor up there. So. Alrighty, Roo. There you go. That works. And in perspective? Not sure I know about what you mean by that, but that's... Okay. Lens quick way down. Which is a shame. The only good clip I have of that jump the first time round, unfortunately, had a video lag in it. And all the other clips I have, I kind of ask myself, why did that person take that clip? Does not make sense. But the one clip of the jump, just, yeah, that little... I even forgot to play my sound to go with that. Oh well. The one little clip I have of it just went a little sideways, which is too bad, but it is what it is. 8 points? Use 8 points? Alrighty. Just get somewhere else. Anywhere over here. Come on. Nope. Those together. Andesite. How did I get andesite? Where did that come from? weird. Weird. This is a goodie box I should take with me. The bottles you can shoot a stick at. Alright. Okay, let's just take a quick look and see. You can see I killed the cat. Yay! Alright. It is totally rigged because Fantastic Shock Fox is the king of the hill this time. Well, let's see. Is it rigged? Is it rigged? Let's see. Why not? Throw one more in there. Oh, I saw Benson go in. Or was that Fox? Might have been Fantastic Shock Fox. Mine, oh mine, oh mine! Oh man. Oh, PP Zerk might take it. There goes Arch.
Hello.
Oh, I get kicked out. That's the end of me. There goes Stormy. Oh, there goes Joe. Benson and Fox. There's Arch. Who's left? Oh, Benson got it! Yay! And on that note, let's see. Okay. And on that note, I will jump voice channels and see if we can hear from Peregrine. I'm muted, I know that. Hello, Peregrine, can you hear me?
Hello, Del, I can hear you.
Excellent, hopefully my chat can too.
Give me one moment, I'm just finishing up some food before I start my stream.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
I have had a bit of a weird stream, so, you know, it's been up and down. Take all the time you need.
Alright.
But, that said, yeah, we've been having a little bit of fun with some Champion of the Hill stuff. I mean, we've got a couple other fun things we can... Oops, I can spell correctly. A couple other fun things we can play with in future. We've always got jokes, which sometimes work and sometimes don't. What else have we got going on? So, yeah. Keep saying I'm going to Dragoon Fantastic Shock Fox into it. And, like, into tech testing with me. I never remember. So, yeah. Rough. There we go. See, my jokes are there, but they're late. It's like everything else today. See if I've got anything else interesting at the moment. Ah, here's one. 8 ball. Because I can. Well, Peregrine. Seed. In his stream aims day. And 8 ball says, concentrate and ask again. That's really
about how my
fits the way
streams
the
typically
day's
go.
been going. That's probably the brightest thing that's happened today.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are y'all doing today?
Yep, I
I've
shall
got
hand them straight over
Del
to you.
with me in Discord. About to raid on over as part of the stream week. You know, I was sitting on my starting soon screen while you were talking. I just got off of it.
That's okay. That's okay. I probably should be sitting on my end screen, to be honest with you. Say thanks to everybody who's been hanging out, so yeah. I have no idea what that emote's about. I think that's Mr. Emperor Owl being a little silly. So anyways, I will hand them on over to you, Peregrine. For anyone interested, I will be throwing into the stream box a piece of black carpet, probably called Art Schmart. So A-R-T space S-C-H-M-A-R-T. And I think that's probably what I'm going to put in there. Ooh, it never occurred to me. It honestly never occurred to me that Discord wouldn't make it through on the end screen. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, that's right. I was dying a lot. I don't have any XP.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, hey, just like a minute or two at my spider farm. I don't have enough XP.
That should hopefully work, yeah.
And it doesn't take me very long to get to it either. I mean, it's right underneath the center of my storage room.
And yeah, and I'm not gonna. I have to figure out something new to do tomorrow because I wasn't enjoying doing the art on stream. It'll get there. I don't mind doing, the 30-second. Hey, here's where we got to. Doing it on stream just was too slow for my own taste. So I'm going to do something new and unexpected tomorrow.
All right.
All right. So I will send them all your way, and wish everybody a great weekend.
All right.
Does that work? Here we are.
Mischief managed.
Oh, yay, I'm getting spiders. Hey. This thing is going to take a few minutes. Oh, heck, it's going to my stuff. Welcome in, Raiders. How are y'all doing?